So everyone, we have 3 weeks left until the doors close on Equip with Strength, Get Glutes, and Pull Up Academy. But in the meantime, I was thinking of going down memory lane a little bit, and so I was looking through all of I was actually on the blog and trying to fix some of the embedded videos on there, because even though my programs are no longer going to be for sale, they will have any members by the 23rd of June who will have access to the content for life. So that is lifetime, true lifetime access, not just whatever that means legally, but that is actual lifetime. But the good news is that those sites will be as they are, so they will be easily navigatable, for several years. So that means that's thanks to the sale, by the way, and so thank you to everyone so far who has purchased. And there's also, just before we get into the memory lane stuff, just so you know right up front, because you have lifetime access, you don't actually need to rush through all the content. There's so much there, but there's a bundle now where you can basically get every program, and that's for particular deal. But if you already have bought a program and you want to upgrade, then just contact me, please, and I'll sort something out for you, because I want to make sure that you get a good deal as well. The people who already were in paying before I announced that we're closing, I don't know if you've seen the emails from me. I emailed you personally to say that you got I upgraded you to lifetime access because you have been a loyal member for so long, so you don't have to repurchase, you don't have to do anything. So and if you want the other programs, if you're not already in them, then contact me, because I have a deal for you there as well. But the different programs that I've got cover all of the bases, so no matter where you're at, it doesn't cover every single goal. But my main focus with Equip with Strength was always helping people to be consistent. And the way I did that was to have a minimum goal. Quite often we do the opposite, and it has the opposite effect, where we never quite meet it, or if we fall off track, then we're beating ourselves up and it feels like all or nothing. But this is a way of building in consistency by minimum goal of 1 workout a week, and anything else is a bonus. And the way I do that is to have it broken down into week 3. So a main workout, a big workout, or week 3s that you can kind of sprinkle in if you're not, if it's, life happens, and I understand, like, that's why I made it. And it worked for me, and it worked for a lot of people, and people really loved not having the pressure of chasing goals, because many people, especially I think as we get older, we want to just be strong and feel capable of doing things for as long as possible. So maintaining health, moving in that sort of toward aging with strength and wellness. So that's kind of the focus there. But if you're not, that's if you're not really consistent, or you're on again, off again. But if you've been, I don't know what that is. Is that a bird? Some kind of weird bird? If you've been out of fitness for say 6 months or more, then the Back to Fitness series is an 8-week course that you can do that really works on going through all of the movement patterns, building up range of movement and also volume through 8 weeks. You can repeat it if you want by adding more volume, more weight, but also then you can springboard from that. If you're a member, if you buy the Equip with Strength membership, Back to Fitness is inside that. Then you can go on and do the other workouts in there. There's also an intermediate packet of workouts called Feel Good, and that's basically where the instant, people always go on about instant results, and the main instant result that people get is the feel good, right? We don't necessarily need to see the physical changes. It's nice to see those, but that doesn't happen right away. But feeling good and realizing that you achieved something and you did it is an overlooked result, I think. But then if you did want to focus on a goal like building more glute strength and glute shape or whatever, then there's all full body workouts, but with a bias toward glute training, so it's focused on that. Now, I like to think of all of the contingencies that people might be facing. So at home version or lower weight version, and then there's a heavier weight version off of each workout. So that means you can basically cover your bases. And if you wanted to start, if you're a beginner, you want to start with the body weight version, or it's not even body weight, some of it's weighted, but it's more tailored for home. And then you've got heavier stuff, say you wanted to then up it after that. But then there's other people who use the sort of, if you don't have as much equipment version for when they're away on vacation, or they're just at home, or they can't get to the gym for whatever reason, or you're rehabbing or getting back into things. There's so many ways you can use it. So that's Get Glutes. Then the other main program is the Pull Up Academy, which was actually my first program that I put out there for people wanting to achieve their first unassisted pull-up. Now, if you can do a pull-up, but barely, or you're kind of maybe eking out a second, maybe even eking out to a third, this is the program for you. If you're doing more than that, you can still, I started this program along with the people who, when I first launched it back in 2017, and back then I could do maybe six pull-ups, and I actually did add pull-ups in the first month. And the first month you're not even doing pull-ups, you're doing other supportive foundational work to prepare to build on that across the coming months. And it is a longer program, it's up to 16 weeks, but you can stop at any point, like if you achieve what you want to achieve. But if you want to keep going, it's a full body workout, it's a full body program yet again, but it's focusing more toward the pull-up, it's supporting the pull-up, because a pull-up isn't just an arm exercise. It does really require a lot of coordination, stability and mobility, and all of that stuff that works together. So it's very comprehensive. So if you wanted to grab the Get Everything deal, I would do that. That will give you many options to come. And the free workouts that are on myomyfitness.com, they'll stay there, But speaking of MyOhMyFitness, I wanted to revisit. I don't know if I want to commit to this or not, because I could actually physically die. But I was looking back at some of the old workouts, and first of all, I'm like, oh my goodness, I was so fit, like conditioned for that sort of workout. The metabolic conditioning, what was I even thinking? 15 seconds rest for like 15 cycles of 45 on and 15 off. So these days I would probably modify that quite a bit, but I was thinking of revisiting maybe the very first official workout, even though there's jump rope in it. It was called like what was it? Quick burn. It was like quick burn kettlebell workout or something. I do recall it was probably about 15 or 16 minutes long. So it's maybe possible, though I don't know how good I am at the jump rope anymore. So if you have a favorite, you can challenge me to do one of your favorites, or one that you just think would be funny to see me try to do now after 15 years. But I do request, please, no pistols, and what else? There's a lot of exercises, but that I would really struggle with now. But you could challenge me and I can modify as best I can, and then to kind of show you an alternative version. And then you could do it, and you can up the ante and do the original, and then you can compare scores like the old days. But the other thing I wanted just to emphasize is I want to come on to YouTube a few times over the next couple of weeks, because when I took a break after my second child, I lost my entire contact list because I wasn't sending emails for like over a year. So the company got rid of all of the data without warning me ahead of time. So I wasn't able to download all my contacts. So I have very few people compared to what it was. And so the only way I can really reach you guys to let you know what's happening is on here. And I hope that the reach will just briefly increase over these next few videos, so that you can get the news that I am stepping back from selling things online and working actively to do anything online. I'll maybe share my personal updates on fitness related things, but I wanted to let everyone know that I'm shutting things down in terms of like new people coming in on the 23rd of June. So that's 3 weeks you've got from today. This is the 2nd of June. So in the next 3 weeks, like I say, I'll pop on a few more times. But if you want to follow me, you can come and friend me on Facebook, Marianne Kane. You can just be there. I do have a free group, which I think I probably will update, because there's loads of people in there who follow my work, and so you can come into my group. It's called Fitness After Life Happened, and if you want to just search for that on Facebook, then you can ask for ask you a few questions to come into the group. And don't bother with the email thing, because I'm not going to be emailing people after this, but I'll just contact in the group. So anyway, I just wanted to update you on that, and also put out the nervous request to challenge me with one of the workouts from my past, and from my Oh My Fitness website. So if you want to go back and look at, maybe you have written down, maybe you have in your mind what you kind of like, because I know a lot of people have written down a lot of workouts, keep them in folders and things, which I really should do, because I never really did that, or I've lost all my notebooks that I did write in. So, and the other thing was, I wanted to thank everybody who sent me any messages or any contact over the years, left comments here on YouTube or my blog, or just sent me emails over the years, so that, because it really has helped me to know that my workouts, that the things that I've put out there, even way back at the beginning, have had some kind of impact. And I know that some people have used the workouts through really tough times in their life, and also getting back into fitness. I'm so glad I did that series, because it's such, life does happen, and you need a way back in, and we always have this idea of what we were, but we can't do that anymore. So what do we do? So that's Back to Fitness. And you can all buy these separately. So there's Back to Fitness, you can actually get separately. There's the Feel Good Pack you can buy separately, and the Bodyweight mini series you can get, and then Pull Up Academy and Get Glutes, there on separate sites. But on equipwithstrength.com, if you just get the membership for Equip with Strength, then you're getting those, not the other website. Anything on that website you can get within that same membership, but the ones that link off-site, Get Glutes and Pull Up Academy, you would have to buy separately. But if you add it all up, then you may as well just get the bundle, because get everything is a really good value. So I hope that you will do that, but also go easy on me, okay? I'm not as fit as I used to be in that way. So like the metabolic conditioning is gonna be tough for me, but I was watching bloopers and things the other day, and it was just like, I clearly don't care if I do stupid stuff, like why I'm running away from a wasp, and I don't know, I don't care, right? So I can just be silly. I can just try my best, and it'll be fun. It'll be a nice reminder of kind of where things started, and where things are now. And I appreciate everyone sending me messages, because a lot of work went into everything, and I really appreciate people who are buying programs now, because these things are programs that I'm really proud of, because they're so effective and they're so accessible in terms of like getting them done, rather than, because some programs are the exercises are complicated, or you don't have the equipment. Most people will have access to the equipment you need for these. But if you're ever unsure, or you want to know more about the programs, then do contact me, Marianne at equipwithstrength.com. Also, Pull Up Academy and Get Glutes have contact forms there, so if you're more interested in that, you can let me know on there too. So just reach out from there, or you can leave a comment here as well. I can just answer, and then if you scroll down, you can see my answer. Might help you too. So I will be back soon. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll film and do that workout towards maybe the next 2 weeks, or maybe the last week where it's counting down. I can just do that. I don't know if I can commit to more than one workout video, but we can see. I'll definitely do one. Okay, so yeah, I'll hold my breath and hope nobody tries to be silly and pick the absolute most challenging one of all time, which I think I know what that one might be. See if you do. See if you recommend me the one you want me to do, and the one you'll do along with me. So there's that, but also what one you think is the most difficult one that you've done. And Chat to you soon. Bye.